minutes to go. So 300 pounds for this up. He's got one. Oh, he looks easy with this. He's got two.
All right, today we're talking about hang power clean. So let's start off with the front rack position, only using my two fingers, right? Index finger and middle finger, right? Think peace sign. And I'm actively reaching up and out with my elbows. If it kind of feels a little bit like you're choking yourself, you are doing it right. So start off with 10 alternating elbow reaches while I'm doing. So I'm actively reaching up and out here to try to get the elbows up as high as possible. So from here, I'm just gonna do 5 front squats. Even though yesterday was leg day, a failed power clean should just be a squat clean. So knees up, back, sit it down, take your time on these, and stand it up. After finishing off your 5 here, let's bring the bar down. Whenever you're doing any form of Olympic lifting, you want to use what's known as the hook grip. That means thumb first, index finger, and middle finger wrapped around. It's very uncomfortable until it's not. Why do we do it? Using the hook grip, I'm using the structure of my thumbs and my fingers to hold it and not just relying on my forearms. I'm going to start with 5 hip muscle cleans, shrug pull, pop the elbows up. In slow motion, I'm going to initiate by shrugging my shoulders. Think about giving yourself washboard abs, shrug, and then high elbows. And then here, I'm going to flip my wrist, release my hook grip. If you're someone who's new, realistically, you're going to kind of like frozen here. You have to physically force your elbows up at the top of the movement every time to reinforce it until it becomes muscle memory. Then I'll follow the same path on the way down, right? So thumbs, fingers, catch, shrug, pull, hop it up, nice and easy, just like that. And this is a great one that you guys can literally do 3, 4, even 5 days a week when you're warming up. So the more you do it, the more your body will get used to it. And you should not be loading up your heavy barbells to anything heavy until you feel very comfortable with that hook grip and transitioning into that front rack position. Now we're going to increase the range of motion, hang muscle clean in slow motion. I'm going to take a big inhale, flex my abs, hold my breath. I'm going to hinge to just above my knee. Then I'm going to go right back up, glide up my thigh, find my hip, and I'm going to shrug, pull, and pop it up. Right, big inhale, hip, knee, hip, pop it up. And then for this one, mechanically very similar to a kettlebell swing. Hip, knee, hip, up, hip, knee, hip, up. The move of the day is our hang power clean. Add a jump in there. It's not just jumping to look like a cheerleader. The whole idea is using your legs and hips to help get weight from your hips that you might not physically be able to pull with your arms. Hip, knee, hip, drive through my heels, squeeze my butt, shrug my shoulders, and then jump. And then I land in a partial squat, stand up, reset my feet, rinse and repeat. Big inhale, catch my hook, hip, knee, hip, jump, and drop. If you're new to the movement, you should just be using weight that you can muscle clean. But the more repetition that you do with light to moderate weight, or even with an empty barbell, will help pattern all that business. Let's put a little more shrimp on the barbecue.